Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Card is Going to Change. That's right, AIW's very own podcast. And my name is Alex Worldwide Kellar, and I just want to tell you all about one of our great sponsors. That's right, Pollyanna DIY, PollyannaDIY.com, at Pollyanna DIY on Twitter, Instagram, and etc. And what Pollyanna DIY has to offer you, they have excellent original wrestling enamel pins, shirts, including the Extreme Roots 91 t-shirt. Checking my hair right now. I have some medium roots. Take care of that in a bit. That's right. They have it all. And wrestling promoters and wrestlers, if you're looking to get into the enamel pin game or t-shirts, Pollyanna DIY wants to hook it up. Now let's take it to the show. The reason you hit download, the card is going to change.
Hello once again, everybody. Thanks for listening to AIW's The Card is Going to Change. Before we get into this week's episode, as always, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors that help us bring the show to you for free each and every week. Firstly, thanks to Angelo's Pizza. They're feeding us here as they always do while we record, and they, of course, bring pizza to you at our live events at Mount Carmel. If you want to try more of their pizza or anything else on their menu, it's all delicious. Head to Angelo's on Madison Avenue in Lakewood, Ohio. And thanks to Smart Mark Video, they record all of our live events. And if you want to relive any of those or watch them for the first time, you can purchase that on DVD or digital download from smartmarkvideo.com. And additionally, head to powerbomb.tv, sign up using the code ABSOLUTE, and you will get a 20-day trial for free. And then stick around and just keep watching the shows that we put out there from the AIW archives. And as always, thanks to Jack Prince, who helps take care of all of our printing and graphic design needs. They can do all of that and more for you, whether it be banners, t-shirts, business cards, flyers, everything and anything. For all that they have to offer, head to jackprince.com.
That's JAKPrince.com. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
That voice you just heard, none other than Dave the Potato Dawson. Referee Dave the Potato Dawson.
Extraordinaire.
Sorry, extraordinary, yeah. Also joined on this episode by Wes Barkley, and maybe a little sprinkle of Alex Worldwide Kellar, and of course AIW owner John Thorne. And my name is Steve Guy, your moderator of sorts, and this is the Redemption episode.
Today you're the moderator of shorts.
Marino, you can be chiming in on this, or? I'm the moderator of shorts because I'm wearing shorts, so what you're saying?
Well, I guess you can't chime in now anymore since you didn't want to.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if you guys were going to
We'll introduce ourselves. I'm Philly C.
I'm Marino T.
And we are PME.
From our erotic city. This is the Redemption episode, Dave the Potato. So many questions people want to ask you, and
You cut out half of them.
about you and your life.
There's no redeeming Dave the Potato Dawson, because let me tell you people something right here, right now. I got to go take some antibiotics, so I got to get out of here. But I got a question for you, Dave the Potato. Warped Tour 2018.
I knew you would.
Your shirt got stolen or some other such bullshit. So you go over to the AIW table where all the boys got their merch out. We have AIW shirts. I think we had some PME shirts there. And there were some Weird World shirts. Whose shirt do you take? The Weird World. Have you given it back yet? No. Have you paid us for the shirt yet? No. It's been months. I've confronted you in person, online, and numerous people have busted your terrible and apparently virile balls about this. Now,
You
got my fucking brother price, man. Give me my money.
never asked me online, by the way.
I
It's false
absolutely
information.
did. It was talked. It was probably in a blocked conversation.
That's true.
That's fair enough. Well, you are leaving to get antibiotics. You have the choice to follow me to an ATM to get that $10. But you are going
I
to
can
get
give you my PayPal.
antibiotics.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
I don't have a PayPal-y, in your words.
How in
He does
the
not have
fuck?
PayPal. I found that out at Wrestle Rager.
Pally.
Venmo?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Jesus Christ.
What's the routing number to your bank account?
We're not doing that.
What's your social right now?
It's to the heart of the matter.
Just the last 4.
Follow me to the ATM.
Middle 2. I gotta go take an antibiotic. God damn
I
it.
gotta go get my antibiotics.
But now I got something to say. Potato. You see, you sold some 8x10s of old PME.
I did. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, but where's the rest of the cash, baby?
Hey,
You wanna cut people like off?
not necessarily. I was watching your merch table. You're welcome.
You were watching. Nobody asked you to watch it.
Somebody
we
came
can
up
watch
and they
it
said,
from
"Hey, what's
we
up
can
with
watch
these-
it from a distance.
What's up with these headbands?"
Hey, we don't got any headbands there.
You're welcome.
It wasn't you selling headbands. You said 8x10s.
No, it was headbands, brother.
Oh, now you're lying to me. What
No,
you told
I
me
never once said 8x10s.
What's
I
the
said headbands.
Marino? AIW faithful, I call upon you. Get the PME. Get the worldwide. Get the Weird World's goddamn money from Potato.
What did you sell of PME?
Leave no
They were
spot
headbands.
unturned.
They were not 8x10s. They were headbands.
What was the
Then when
price?
you came. Go ahead,
They
Steve.
were
guy.
5 each, and I sold 2 for 5. What a deal.
2 for $5.
It's not yours to make the deal.
Fucking another $5.
Yeah, follow me to the ATM. Same rules apply.
Hey, that's fine. Let's go. Because I'm broke. You better get in the car. Your little minivan you're driving right there with your.
It's not a
I'll
little.
sit in the car seat.
I got
man.
3 rows, brother.
Hey, that's fine. Marino sit in the back. I'll sit in the car seat, and we'll take Worldwide with us so he can get his money. Did anybody else owe money? Oh, my name's Sally. You didn't pay up last week.
I got a little bit. It's not as big as those guys, but at the Warp Tour Worldwide was talking about, me and Ryder Reed were going at it, and I heard a fast count. It was 1, 2, 3. So I want to know how much he paid you, and I want that.
First of all, I might have gotten sun poisoning that day. It was really
Oh,
hot.
this was the first match of the
I
day.
understand it was a long day. It was a long day.
Keep those sleeves on your shirt.
Yeah, I had to cut them off because that's how hot it was. The hand went a little quick ski.
What'd you call it before? The
cadence.
The cadence.
It was
Alright,
1,
cadence.
2, 3.
You guys got to follow that cadence.
I was catching a breath at 1, 2. I said, okay, I'll kick out right now. And it
But
was,
you didn't, so you lost.
well, here's the deal.
You had that
I'm
big L,
following
brother.
these guys that are following you to the ATM, all right? And I'll see you there.
Hey,
Just make sure you look over both of your shoulders.
you got that Maserati money.
All right, you're right. All right.
So
Took a quick swerve there.
when you are taking
This is like a confrontation.
when you're
I don't know
taking
what's happening.
control of somebody else's merch table,
Yeah, there was no prices. I was cutting deals.
why would you cut deals when they're not your? Like, did you know that they were $5 each?
Oh, I really didn't.
Down west.
Okay, so you didn't know that the headbands were
No.
$5 each.
I came downstairs and I said, guys, I sold 2 of your headbands and I got you $5. And then Philly freaked the fuck out.
So it's not like you were like, oh, these are
Marino
$5
was
each.
calm as usual.
Let
He is
me-
the Shawn Michaels of the team, by the way.
Yes.
I might be the Jim Neidhart of the team too, but I'll still whip your monkey ass. So
You ever headline a show with Johnny Gargano?
pew 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 pew. I don't need to beat you up. All right.
Hey, go drink another brew.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
this is the redemption episode.
The redemption. I don't know how
I
much.
just want to say I take care of most of our merchandise, and there are sticky notes with all of our
Didn't
merchandise.
see 'em.
That label pricing.
Yeah, because you didn't want to see him.
Follow me to the ATM.
Were you not wearing your glasses because you were refereeing? Is
might
that
have
why you
happened.
didn't see him?
That might have happened.
He doesn't wear the glasses when he referees.
This is true.
Sometimes that could be an issue.
Fast
You know,
count.
it's funny you say Johnny Gargano because somebody asked.
we took questions from the general public for you today.
We did.
Yeah, I didn't catch those.
We did.
You block all the conversations of the people.
That's not true.
So, how are your bookings since Johnny Gargano is not rolling coast to coast with you anymore?
How are my bookings?
Yeah.
I would love to know who asked that question. Well, as a professional wrestler, that was my retirement match. So I've not wrestled since.
Yeah.
But as a referee, I do get roughly 6 to 8 shows a month.
Hey.
That's a true thing. And pro wrestling, as me as a referee, is definitely paying the bills, quote unquote.
What about the car sales? The car sales thing.
Double dipping, brother.
So what do you use the money for? Use the wrestling money to pay the bills, and what's the car money
Savings account, bro. I got a kid.
Hey.
Have you ever sold a car to a wrestler?
I have. Is that one of the questions?
It was, and it was just a general question we want to know. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I have.
for? Who? How many?
A 1.
Who was it?
The Bev. My favorite young stud.
Oh.
All-time favorite young stud.
Wow.
Why don't you?
Where's TJ Dynamite rank?
He's close second because he used to room with me.
That's your old roommate, huh?
Yep.
He's a close second.
Close second.
Like he's close to
And
Bev.
all of the young studs of all time.
Yes.
Where do the young studs rank of all time?
Okay. Well,
Bev.
The Bev is number 1 because he bought a car off me.
Uh huh.
You know. TJ Dynamite, he was my roommate. Number 2.
Uh huh.
And, sometimes you just got to take bronze.
Who's bronze?
Eric Ryan.
Why?
Man.
Why is Eric Ryan bronze?
He didn't buy a car off me and he's never been my roommate.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
messed
okay.
up.
Yeah, well, a lot of things are messed up.
Is it true
WES.
he's blocked on Facebook?
That's very true. Is that one of the questions on the little swiper there?
It was. Yeah. What happened there?
Yeah, some people just need to be blocked on social media.
Does he rip you? Give you a little bit too much of a hard time?
Is there anything specific?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he just goes out of his way to make little photoshops and this, that, and the other, and he talks about things that he has nothing to know about. And
What kind of photoshops? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like Adobe Photoshop, like art?
Yeah, he's a very artistic gentleman. I tell you that right now. That
Okay.
death match is definitely getting to his head. You got to be real artsy to do that kind of stuff.
What's
What are the photos of?
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
the-
understand.
Yeah.
like bad photos?
I wouldn't know because I blocked him.
But
Well, how did you-
Something had to have happened to cause the blocking.
Right. Did he
Yeah, well.
post a photo to your wall?
Several.
Several.
Yes.
Or were they indecent?
Yes.
Oh.
Very indecent.
And what?
On to the next question.
What?
All right.
Hey.
Using that
Yes.
pass.
Pass.
You only get 2 passes.
That's fine. I'll take the 1.
Here it is.
Will you ever let the Duke to look over your tax returns?
I mean, yeah, I pay my taxes.
Yeah. I don't,
Yeah, he could look over him. I'm not a crook.
All right.
I don't know about that. You stole free coffee from Sabu.
2.
2. Yeah.
You get those free
I got
punches.
those
And your
Stamskis.
fast count.
You are a crook.
No.
You have been known
No. I walk the gray line.
you have been known to be a crook.
I've walked the gray line.
What?
My favorite Dave the Potato story
Oh, Lord.
is Dave the Potato was infamous for. I know that we released the bad Dave the Potato one after Chandler passed away.
Right.
But Dave the Potato was infamous for ripping off payday loan places. And my favorite Dave the Potato story was he met with a bankruptcy, I guess, attorney or something.
Uh-huh.
People that handle bankruptcies.
I did.
And
Thought about it.
and they talked, and he listed every payday loan that he ripped off on there, and he got the ball moving to file bankruptcy, and it was like, I don't know, $500 or something,
Roughly. That's how
And,
much it cost to file.
and he went to a payday loan place, got $500, and then he added that payday loan place to the bankruptcy report.
Wow.
For the record, I never fully went through with it.
You never fully declared bankruptcy?
Yes, that is not on my. Which is why I was able to get a car financed.
Oh, okay.
So what did you do? You did something different?
Yeah, I paid some bills.
No, I don't know about that.
What about
I paid some bills. That's
what
why I got
about-
Verizon. How you doing?
what about the infamous time?
That's why I got Verizon. I remember one time you tried to lie to T-Mobile and say you paid the bill, and they said, "Well, give us the confirmation number." And he goes, "What do you think? I travel with a pen on me at all times when I pay my bills?"
Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. The bill got paid. Now I got Verizon. Better service, better communication. I got 4 bars.
Can you hear me now?
But you used to work for Verizon.
Well, I worked for a Verizon call center.
Right, yeah.
Yes, and I did cell phones.
Okay.
And it's funny that you guys mentioned that because one of the calls that went out happened to be a WWE superstar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
true story. I forgot what his shoot name is, but he dances to the ring.
Fandango.
Yeah, Fandango.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're trying to sell him some service.
Yeah.
Did you say, "Hey man, I'm Dave the Ref"?
Well, I brought up wrestling in most of my conversations because that's all I know. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I like wrestling too." And I was like, "Yeah, you watch, you follow the Indies, or you watch Impact or WWE. Like, who's your favorite?" And he goes, "Well, I kind of work for one of them." And I said, "No shit. Yeah, who do you work for?" And he's like, "Well, I work for the guys up in Stanford." And I was like, "I don't." I tried calling his bluff, and hey, man, I forget what his shoot name was, but he spit it out, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, and he's like, yeah, hey, man,
If you would have paid your T-Mobile bill, you could have just pulled up Google right on your phone.
Googled him.
Hey.
no, he had Verizon.
I'm talking about you. You could have been when you're talking on your headset. you know?
Well, we couldn't have our phones on the floor. That's just the
Oh.
rule of thumb. Confidential information.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I looked it up after the phone call was made, and I looked up a shoot name, and I was like, oh, no shit, I just talked to Fandango. That was cool.
Wow. You're probably the only one that was that excited for it.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I didn't up him on anything. He didn't change his plan, but hey, it was worth a shot.
Walk us through the process of if we were to come in and try to get a car from Dave Dawson.
Yeah, Mike Burns from Smart Mark Video is really interested in your car.
Yeah, we want to pitch.
Your
What
car
if it was
pitch.
me going in too? You'd
you're
hook
gonna
me
sell-
up, right?
I mean, you need a car?
you would hook me up.
Do
though,
you
right?
need a car, Wes Barkley?
Yeah. What kind of?
Do you need a car? I
Wes
don't
Barkley
know.
never needs cars. It's
Yeah.
just more of a want.
Yeah, it's a want right now.
Add to the collection. Always needs
Yeah.
another for the collection.
I'm not spilling out my spew, brother.
Why?
Why?
Because there's avid listeners who might need a car.
Yeah, and they might want to.
I want you to show that you're a friendly guy that they can go to when they need a car.
This might
Or
Did
sound
want
you
a car.
see my Easy Auto page?
might sound good to them.
Shout out to Easy Autos.
Is that your spot?
Is that where you work?
Well, that's my Facebook like page.
Oh,
I work. Am I allowed to spit it out?
He just you see the eyebrows go?
yeah.
Don Weston. He's Don Weston.
Hey, am I allowed to? Am I allowed to give a little shout out? to my thing?
Go.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, avid listeners of the AIW, the card is going to change. If and when you need a car like the Bev, you come out to Acura of Boardman and the Boardman of Mitsubishi. I will sell you a new car. I will sell you a used car. But don't get mad if you have bad credit.
Do you
What's your credit looking
Alright.
like?
It's not bad. It's about like a 680, brother.
Mine's
Pay my
terrible.
bills.
There you go.
What?
That's right. Now I
Like-
got all these people knowing my credit score.
Well, it's funny that you say you pay your bills because I hear that you're paying 100% of your bills off your refereeing gigs.
Yeah. I mean, not 100% of them. I don't make that much.
That's what he
Come
told
on.
us.
That's what I was told.
He said the rest. He said the car money goes into savings. He told us that.
Just not on this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said pays the bills on the referee money, and the car money goes to his savings.
What's the bills looking like these days? What's the
what are
the
the
overhead?
bills? Yeah.
Well, raising a kid is
What are
not
they
cheap.
What are they paying a ref these days?
No. Is that a question on the slide?
yeah.
No. Anyway.
What are you paying? It says right there. What do you get paid for a fast count like what happened to Wes Barkley at Warped
man,
Tour?
can't believe that was in there.
WES.
Hey.
Maserati wanting to know the bills.
What? How many bills are there?
I got a cell phone bill.
Huh?
I got a car bill.
Yep.
Got a house bill.
That's a mortgage usually. Are
Yeah,
you renting
well,
or buying?
It's
the
like
house?
a land contract.
What is a land
is that?
contract?
Whoa,
It's like a
you're
land
next
contract,
level.
dude.
What is that?
It's like you pay it off, you put half in a little savings account, and then, when you're almost there, you just take the rest of the money that's in the savings, boom, the car, the house is yours.
I never heard of that.
It's like a real thing.
The house is yours, not
Yeah.
the land. So it's
Oh,
like a
yeah.
mortgage.
Right,
Okay.
essentially.
All right. So we got a mortgage. We
Yep,
got,
yep. Don't so
cell
you got to
phone.
throw in all the utilities, the
Got a
water,
car
the
bill?
sewage,
Sure.
the electricity,
Got trash out there. Right?
internet, yeah, trash. I didn't know you had to pay for like the trash man to come pick up your trash.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Until the past year and a half.
Yeah, it's wild. Or I mean, you could put it all in your car and take it somewhere, but that's just gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a dumpster around the corner, but I'm not. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Some leaky trash in my van.
Right. In that nice town and country.
Yep. I have 3 TVs in my town and country.
What?
What?
Yep. It's a touring edition.
Is that a lease? Is that a loaner?
When are we going on
No.
tour?
What's
I'm trying to see when you're booked, brother. I'll fill the van up.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's-
You could be the new Johnny
we'll talk.
Gargano.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I think that's what that question meant because you would drive Gargano to his bookings. I think that's what.
Yeah,
that meant.
that's what they were going with there.
I still get booked.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to go to these shows.
But what about your loyalty to AIW? Say you still get booked.
Yeah.
Seeing Dave Dawson post an awful lot about promotions that might consider themselves competitors in the area.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Feet to the fire here,
Yeah,
huh?
that was-
Yeah.
We pull from those bookings. We don't accept them.
We pull from them?
We don't accept them.
What do you mean we pull from them?
Pull.
See, a lot of my Facebook feed looks like you've been accepting them.
Yeah. It seems like you're accepting a lot of bookings.
I might hit the attend button here and there.
This guy should be a politician, right?
I don't know what the hell is he selling
He's
cardboards,
got
right?
some good answers.
Should be running.
We're running you
some-
for office.
Yeah, out there in
Good.
Boardman.
Good.
My goodness.
Remember, I am 0.0, what is that, 4 or 5% owner of AIW?
Whoa.
Yeah, I gave him. I gave him
You give him equity?
I gave him 0.00014%.
Oh, man.
0.00014.
How much did that run him?
Well, he brings some money in.
Yeah, 13
Okay.
years. Where you been?
Oh, he earned it. He earned it.
Here we go.
13 years. Where you been? He
Damn.
says.
That's
He
right.
had a little hiatus though.
Well, sometimes you need to take a breather.
Yeah, I'll bring in some money, brother. Don't you worry about it.
That's good.
Have tide, man. Have
Pay for
tide.
Paul London?
Tide took care of us for quite a while.
Still waiting for the
Still
rest
waiting
of
for
it.
them to
Wow.
finish off the rest of the bill. But
Let me know how Paul London and Brian Kendrick are doing.
we talked about them on our alumni episode.
Those are your buddies, huh?
They are my buddies.
How often do you talk to Brian Kendrick?
Weekly, honestly.
You talk to Brian Kendrick weekly?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
We just talk about life, man.
Yeah, you were telling me that a couple shows ago.
Has he got
Swear to
kids?
God. No, he has no kids.
So,
He's doing great, though. Hey, Brian Kendrick, real life, said hello to everybody on the AIW roster and all
Oh.
the fans.
that's wonderful.
He's a nice guy.
Oh, really?
He's
Like,
great.
what do you
He
guys...
doesn't like one member of the AIW roster, but we'll leave that alone.
Worldwide, we talked
We
about
talked
it.
about it.
Fair enough. The guy that I owe money.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, what? No,
Jeez.
really. What do you guys? What is a conversation between Dave Dawson and Brian Kendrick
The
like?
Brian
Because
Kendrick.
he doesn't have a kid.
No.
You like wrestling, but you're a referee. You're involved in wrestling. Obviously,
Yeah.
he wrestles. But you say you talk about life and stuff. So, like,
Yeah.
where do you?
Just say, weekly, I just, throw him a little checkup, like, hey, man, how's it going? He throws them to me, too.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You guys have like favorite stuff that you have in common. Like John Thorne says, wrestling brings people together in a weird way. Eddie Kingston and I, everybody knows we like the show New Girl, and that's our common basis of our friendship. Do you guys have something that you bond over?
What a statement.
I mean, Subway, but that's pretty much
Subway.
it. Yeah. Yay.
Subway.
Subway sandwiches?
Wait, I'm not going to sit out here and
No, I don't want
text
you to-
him long, drug out questions. He's a busy guy. He wrestles 300 times a year.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You just ask him like, how's the body holding up, and
Yeah,
you're not
like-
falling apart.
I
Pretty
say,
general
hey, man, you're doing
stuff.
some pretty sweet things on TV,
Shoot.
Loving the stable.
Shoot Arn Anderson a happy birthday every now and
I
then.
do shoot Arn Anderson
Did
a
you
happy
talk to
birthday.
Arn?
Hey, which is coming up.
Did he say anything about me?
And not recently.
How many phone numbers do you have stored in your phone from people that you've picked up for AIW over the
Lost
years?
count.
He's got a
You
lot.
store every
Lost
single
count.
one?
Why not?
Do you keep in touch with every single one?
Yeah, a few. I mean, not all of them.
Do you tell them all happy birthday?
When I know it's happening, yeah.
Do you like Google? Like, do you put it like, is Arn Anderson's birthday in your calendar on your phone?
How can I not know it?
Right.
How can I not?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Does Brian Kendrick get a happy birthday message?
Yeah.
He probably gets some emojis too.
Thumbs ups.
Anybody in there that does
sure.
not get a happy birthday
Ooh.
message
There's some-
intentionally?
There's some people that are
Like-
in my phone that I just I don't really
You don't care
I haven't
for?
talked to in very recent time.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just like,
Because
if I
you-
text them now, what if it's not the number anymore?
Who does
Because you don't care
right?
to, or
Who does Dave the Potato not care for? Let's get into it.
yeah,
Who do I not care for? I mean,
Yeah.
I care for everybody. I care for everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, real life, I care about everybody.
Okay.
Thanks.
So even if you block people on social media,
That's not like a hate thing. That's just a leave me alone thing.
okay. How many
Yeah.
people do you think you have blocked on Facebook?
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people just don't need to know my life,
Okay.
Yeah.
Like fans and stuff,
There's a few fans.
or like even people like you grew up with them. You're like,
Colleagues?
"Ah."
Colleagues?
you know.
A lot of colleagues blocked?
Yeah. There's just some people that it's kind of one of those things. Like it's done, it's over with, adios.
Why do you think people I don't know how to put this.
Give him a bad rap.
Well, yeah, why do you think it gets to the point to where you need to block somebody? Why do you think
Right.
that this
Why do they give them so much of a hard time?
like what do you think is the catalyst to all this? Like for you to have so many people blocked?
I guess, you know what, to be honest with you, I feel like there are times when I'm just too honest. And people don't like honesty.
You're too real.
People just don't like it.
Like give me an example. You don't have to name a name. But
Okay, that's fair.
You could be like X. I said to this too. You know what I mean? Let's like.
I mean, it's like, okay. Here's a few instances.
Okay.
People know that I sell cars.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a business, It's how I make my money.
For sure.
No, it's how you make your savings.
Savings.
Okay, well that's
for
it's part of my income. Okay?
It's for the baby's future.
It's part of the situation of that's just how I make some of my money, right?
Yeah.
So say Steve Guy, right? And don't use this against me, please, for the love of God.
This is just hypothetical.
Hypothetical,
yeah.
Steve Guy hits me up, and he goes, "Potato, I need a car, man." Now we're down to business.
Yeah.
Straight business.
Yep.
Yeah.
You need a car? Come and talk to me. Let's go. But then you hit me with, "But I don't need one for another 6 months." And then I hit you up in 6 months, and then you tell me, "I don't need one for another 6 months."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're just playing with my money.
Right.
Do you need a damn car or no?
Right.
We're not going to play this game.
Yeah. Time is money.
Yeah, if you don't need a car, just tell me you don't need a car.
Sure.
Simple. We're not going to buy a thread. But then you hit me with, "Look, man, I don't need you to be the stereotype car salesman and push me around to buy a car." That's not what I'm doing. You need a car, come talk to me.
You're just waiting the 6 months that they said.
You're following up.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
you're
what I'm doing.
following
I'm
up.
following up. But if you're going to hit me with, "I don't need a car anymore, leave me alone, you carny salesman."
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Drop the
block
C word.
list. Block list, done.
Now this is a wrestler colleague, a real life
And
colleague.
just in general.
This is just a general
Just in
person.
general.
Person.
Here's the thing, though. You know, like a car sale is like an in-person thing.
I mean, I get it.
People want to drive it. They want to see it.
Right, come
they're,
get it.
They're out actively looking.
Come get it.
I don't know that constant Facebook status updates that you're ready to sell some cars every single day.
But I am ready to sell a car every single day.
I understand that, but I don't
I
know.
got to remind people.
I don't know that you have to remind them because
Okay.
I don't know that Facebook is where people are looking to buy a car.
Right.
Well, no, but I mean, it's kind of like a...
Take out a newspaper ad.
People don't look at those
Oh.
anymore.
No, that'd be good.
You know those cars.com books? People don't pick those up anymore at Mark's,
I
Giant
don't know.
Eagle. People don't buy those anymore.
I
or
could see
pick
you
them
having
up.
a good ad in the newspaper.
Auto Trader, you mean?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
Cars.com, Auto
I
Trader.
definitely
whatever
looked at
gets to me.
the newspaper when I was in the market for a car years ago.
That's where people go.
Years ago, right?
Like
yeah, if you got a
3,
car, you don't
4
need one. If you got a
4
car, you
years
don't
ago.
need to look. That's the thing. It's like a car is like a long time purchase.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So it's like
4, 5, 6 years maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You can pay it off
so-
early.
if someone's got a car, they ain't looking.
Yeah, but when I see people on there, "Oh, just totaled my car. I'm really looking for one."
Oh,
Bro,
there you
come
go.
on, hit me
Yeah,
up.
there you
What are
go.
we waiting for?
You make
Yeah.
you
Is
make
it true
moves.
You either tried to or did sell a car to an AIW fan that now lives in Texas while they're in Texas?
I'll reach out to anybody.
How would that work?
He's
Take the
so
car to
political
you.
with these answers.
You would drive it to them,
Yeah.
and then you would fly yourself back, or would you expect them to fly you back?
I mean, it's all within the paperwork, brother.
Oh my god.
So part of their car,
It's been done.
Your thoughts-
It's been done.
so part of their car payment would be for like your flight.
No, I would take care of that.
That'd be
with
like out of, like, your
with the
commission or
owners of
something.
my company.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Wow.
That's how we do things.
You
man.
have done this before, or you did that?
I have not personally done that, but I have driven 2.5 hours south, kind of like west of Columbus.
Really running the miles up on that new car.
Yeah.
Well, no. See, the dealership provides those cars for us to.
Yeah, I'm saying like the
But-
car that they want to buy, you deliver it, you're running the miles up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we take that off the cost.
Yeah, usually someone wants a car,
Oh, we take it off
they
the
want
cost.
to they want to
take
come
it
in
off
on
the
the
cost.
truck, you know.
You wouldn't do it with a
Yeah.
used car necessarily,
I mean,
like a high,
I'll do it to whatever.
but like a high
All of my
mileage
cars
car.
will make it across the country. I promise you that.
There's a lot of car talk this week
A lot
on the
of car
podcast.
talk.
Yeah.
I think
Car
that's
talk.
I think that's already a radio show.
Yeah,
we can
car talk.
We can steal that.
Yeah, well. let's
It just so happens that a fan, now an avid fan of AIW,
Uh huh.
purchased a car from Detroit, Michigan, and was at Absolution.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you tell them about come see referee Dave.
I did. I signed one of my 8x10s. I stuck it in his glove compartment. Yeah.
Why is
Yep.
a referee selling 8x10s?
Why not, Steve Guy?
What are you selling 8x10s for? How much?
$5, bro.
A 5 spot?
Yep. Thank you, Hiroto Fukunaga from Japan, for the drawing.
Oh, it's a drawing.
Yes.
It's the caricature.
Yes.
It's not like it's not.
It's
an
not
actual
me in
picture of
action,
you.
fast counting Wes Barkley.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Good. There is pictures of that though, so
There
I
might
don't
be.
think
Might
there's
be an
not
8x10.
evidence.
How do you
get
There
a
might be
picture?
video
I don't know-
too.
Yeah, I don't know how to get a picture of it.
Let's circle back to Dave Dawson and the
Yeah.
pro wrestling game. How do you-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get
Fair
back
enough.
to wrestling.
Because there's a question about that.
I hope it's how did I get involved?
Oh, yeah.
we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Why didn't you work with Chuck Taylor and EC3 when they wanted to bump you?
Oh.
Bump me.
That rock bottom.
Chuck Taylor's not the superstar, brother. He couldn't pick me up.
You're supposed to help feed that.
He couldn't pick me up. I don't know what happened.
It's more about how you went down.
He couldn't pick me up, man.
So you
EC3, he is the superstar. He knocked me with a stunner, knocked me clean, brother.
Do you just not like Chuck Taylor? Is that what it was?
I love Chucky T. Ask him about the time that we wrestled each other at the Vans Warped Tour, round 1.
So it wasn't anything against Chuck Taylor.
No, love him.
But it is Chuck Taylor's fault. Is what you're saying.
Well, you know.
Not your fault.
No, put a little more oomph into it.
What was up with that match?
Wow.
I don't know. You tell me. I drank some
Was the
Vegas
Colonel
Fuel. I
there?
went a little crazy.
Was the Colonel there?
Oh, at the Warped Tour round 1?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You love that Vegas Fuel, huh?
I can't find it anymore.
It's gone. I think it's
probably
dead.
gone.
That's stupid.
It
Were you
was-
hoping for a sponsorship?
It was so good. I was hoping
Well, I
for a
mean,
sponsorship.
If EC3 ain't having it, we got to have something going on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think as a referee you would ever get like a
Sponsored
sponsorship?
athlete.
Personal? Yeah.
They had to put a little square on your shirt.
I mean, that's.
That'd be cool.
Would you
Yeah.
do that?
if
Sell
the-
advertisement on your referee shirt?
Yeah. I mean, if that's allowed, is that allowed?
Is how you giving me some?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You're the Booker man. 0.0014%.
Oh, all right.
How does Dave Potato get involved in wrestling? I don't
Yeah.
even know.
Yeah.
How did I get involved?
I know you did a book report on Billy Gunn when you were in high school or
I
something.
did. Yep. And we talked
Oh,
about
I
that
used to.
previously.
Okay. I was
wasn't a
watching
book
some
report.
old Cleveland All Pro tapes, and I saw you in the crowd.
Which episode was that?
I think it was Billy
I was
Gunn
there
against
for-
Chris Hamrick.
I was. Yeah. That.
You
that's,
were right where the entranceway was. You got some. TV
Yep.
time.
That's when the interview happened.
Okay.
Yep. So I had my little 8-bit camera, right? And talked to JT. We already got into that story, but after a while, that interview got, for some reason, Stratman Do posted it on the Cleveland All Pro.
Oh yeah, see the
You
straight
must
man
have
in the
read
5
it.
o'clock. I didn't fucking read it.
A couple other guys, former partners
I didn't read it.
of AIW.
You just started hitting me up on AIM Instant Messenger. Mortification 007.
Oh yeah, what was yours? John Thorne, EFW,
I don't know.
AIW.
I'm
One
not
of the two.
revealing that shit.
Well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, and then I came to the what was that one show when you wrestled Hutter in the casket match?
I thought you were at the first AIW show.
I was at the first one, but I didn't do anything. Me and Chetta and Steve were in the Danimal. Remember the Danimal?
Kinda, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we were there, and we were watching Front Row. We were watching Brian Backstreet. Shout out to Brian Backstreet, the ladder spot.
So the casket match, what happens there?
Yeah, I didn't have a way home. So I talked to
How old are you at this point?
18.
Who do you talk to?
FN.
Okay.
Hashtag FN. And yeah, I didn't have a way home. And the other guy, JC, was like, hey, man, break down the ring and I'll get you home. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, just start taking stuff to the truck, man. Okay. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm breaking down this ring. You were already long gone.
Fuck yeah, I wasn't doing
Yeah. He didn't want anything to do with me in the first year I was there.
It's the first year.
Maybe first two. I don't know. And yeah, I broke down the ring and I got a ride home. And then I asked about several dates coming up. And FN and JC were like, we'll throw a little security shirt on you. I don't know why they would throw a security shirt on a guy that's $110.
Right.
But yeah, bring some of your other guys with you. We can use them. So I showed up to one of I think it was the first Gauntlet show at Peabody's. This was the one right after the Rude Boy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I brought 2 carloads of just the most obnoxious random people, and they
Damn.
threw us those classic AIW security shirts. And yeah, and then Absolution 1, there was the day one, there was like a tryout,
Yep.
the AIW tryouts. Remember
Yeah.
those?
And this
Remember
is
that?
what this is where you were born, huh?
This is when I was born. AIW Absolution 1, day 1, tryout. They basically said whoever does the best will get a spot on the day 1 show.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, man, I got to, this is it. This is
You
it.
had the boots yet?
I didn't have the boots yet.
Okay.
This is when I'm wearing dress pants, a really bad Hawaiian tropical shirt, and slippers.
Wow.
Yeah, real life slippers.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was me.
Was this what you thought your gimmick was going to be?
I just kind of threw something together and said,
Okay.
you know, I got to do something, right? Knee pads, whatever. Had to
Sure.
protect myself.
Yep.
There's me, Tom Troll. Remember Tom Troll?
Yeah, he was at Wrestle Rager.
Yeah, Big F and Tom. And let me think. My brother, Sweet Potato.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
That's
shoot,
good.
Classic story there.
man, who else was there?
Yeah?
I forgot who else was there.
Yeah, Potato, little sidebar. Potato was living with his brother, for a while. His brother had a family. Potato was getting his fingers into the refrigerator,
Yeah.
His brother goes, dude, I got kids. Like, you can't be eating all the food, man. Potato gets pissed. Calls Children's and Family Services on his brother, try to get a kid taken away.
We gotta cut that out.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Wow.
yeah.
He's
so
not
we
even
did the-
not even commenting on it.
We did the day one deal,
Jesus.
and I guess I did okay. And then I was told, hey man,
You like how it just keeps rolling?
let's first you're gonna get beat up by the Thrubilly, first AIW champion. I was like, all right, well that's a privilege, because he's the man. Thrubilly's the man. And then
He was at
afterwards,
Wrestle Rangers too.
you're gonna cut a promo.
Yeah.
You're gonna cut a promo, and you're gonna talk all this jazz. Thrubilly's gonna come out and beat you up. All right. And after that, after like a match or two, you're gonna come back out and you're gonna talk. You're gonna talk more. You're gonna yell. You're gonna scream. You're gonna talk about how this was unfair that a big guy beat you up and whatever. Cutthroat Crew's coming out. Rex Brody, shout out. They're gonna come out. They're gonna beat you up. So they beat me up, and then I was supposed to get strapped, but to Super Oprah, and Super Oprah was gonna give birth to me, but
Oh,
that changed.
wow.
That scared me, so I didn't do it, and I forget who ended up doing that.
Jay Violence.
Jay Violence ended up doing that. Shout out to Jay Violence. And that was my big
Sheesh.
debut.
And then you've been around ever since, huh?
Yeah, you booked me in some pretty fun stuff. You remember the show? It was in Blue Moose,
Yeah.
right? So Blue Moose. Remember when? I don't know if you remember this, but me and Eastside Eddie were supposed. It was me and Rebus against Eastside Eddie and Johnny Beef. And me and Eastside Eddie thought it would be funny to eat the hottest wings on the menu before the match.
And what happened?
It was the worst experience ever. That made the match that much. Yeah.
You weren't feeling too good, huh?
No, Eastside Eddie wasn't feeling too good either. And I took a sweet power bomb from Johnny Beef, and I sent the picture of my arms folding backwards. And I don't know if this is confirmed, but it was Trish Stratus on AIM. I sent her the picture, and she's like, "You need to learn how to bump, kid."
Wow.
And,
What the fuck?
yeah, that was
What?
that was the end of that conversation.
Look at that.
You slid into Trish Stratus's AIMs?
Just to show her, like, hey, I'm a wrestler.
Where did you think that was gonna go?
Apparently, I need to learn how to bump, kid.
Were you trying
Do you
to
think she was going to be impressed?
No,
Yeah, what was she gonna say? Like,
absolutely
hey,
not. It was the only person I had. Like, that was the only contact I had that had, pro wrestling credibility. Like,
you
I don't know.
You should send her a picture.
how'd
of,
you get her screen name and shit?
Google. It's a magical thing.
They didn't even have Google in those days. I was
Not
like,
Google, Yahoo.
Send her,
it's a search
send her a
engine.
picture
Ask Jeeves.
of you bumping from Chuck Taylor and see if she thinks you've gotten
yeah,
any
you
better.
should tweet her.
How's
at.
your bumps coming?
I don't have to bump on the ring announcer.
That's good. Anyway,
I
You
let
should tweet her at.
I let people throw me to the ground. It's
I'm
happened.
just kidding,
Go
dude.
back
It
and
has.
watch some stuff. It's fine.
yeah.
I've gone to the training center and been like, guys, teach me how to bump. I get down. I've done it. Wes Barkley's seen it happen.
Yeah, I saw you
Some of
rolling
my
around.
history, though, is pretty good with AIW, though.
oh, yeah, let's hear,
I
let's
saw
hear your
this match
highlights.
you getting beat up the other day.
Which one was that?
I think it was you and Rebus against Haley Hatred.
Oh, yeah, that was a big storyline. That was a fun storyline. I think the original plan, correct me if I'm wrong, was me and Rebus were going to come out and do this whole big heel turn. We're already done with the feud with Sensei Mike Kreese and the Cobra Kai. And we already got beat up by Ben Boone and Thrubilly. And we were going to come out being like the He-Man Woman Haters Club, right?
Okay.
You know, women don't need to wrestle, all this crap. And the first... It wasn't the first girls' night out. We were doing stuff before then. It wasn't supposed to be Haley Hatred originally. It was supposed to be Lufisto.
Maybe.
But she wasn't available or something, so Haley got involved.
I don't remember, honestly.
But anyway,
Okay.
Haley comes in, we cut this promo, and she just kills us
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah.
And then in comes Mickey Knuckles, the first women's
Oh, yep.
match,
Yeah, yep.
Absolution 3. Rebus runs for the hills because he never wanted to bump anyway. I took all the heat, even though he was like the more trained guy, whatever. And then Mickey gets in the ring, and boots me in the head. I take the heat for that.
I think you kind of ducked it, didn't you?
What?
Didn't you kind of duck it?
Well, if you watch the video and it's fast enough, don't
gotta
play that video in slow motion.
You gotta speed it, huh?
Yeah.
Didn't Ian Rotten like scream at you?
Oh, Ian Rotten was hot fire, man. If Ian Rotten is an avid listener of The Card is going to change, I'm sorry.
I don't think he is.
Okay, well, if he is,
It's gonna make him angry.
I'm sorry. I mean, that was 10 years ago.
You just start cussing at his radio.
That was 10 years ago.
His phone.
What else? Hit me with some other highlights while Steve Guy goes through the fan suggestions here.
Okay, I mean, that was a big angle, and then we did the thing with you. You joined us, and you started wrestling Haley because that was a way better idea than me and Rebus even wrestling. Period.
I forgot you guys were even involved in that.
Yeah. We always stood ringside with you. I always stood by you. Remember when I had
till the day I die, right?
That's right. Story of the year.
Hit me with some of your other highlights.
Yeah. And then we wrestled you a couple times. If you wrestle John Thorne, make sure that you protect yourself. This guy hits really hard.
I don't know. I don't remember.
That was the first time I ever took any type of hardcore deathmatch, whatever.
Yeah.
Both times were thumbtacks, courtesy of the Passion.
Oh, I remember I put the thumbtacks on maybe your chest.
Yeah.
And then I put the other guy, I put Rebus on top of you, and I put thumbtacks
Back
on his
sandwich.
back. And then I double stomped you guys.
Yep.
Wow.
And then the second time was you hooked me in Rebus's arm for like a DDT or whatever, and then you like gave him a neck breaker or something, and then I ended up eating the tax head first.
I don't remember
That was at the bar in Strongsville, McCarthy's Strongsville. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
what I was real mad because you guys dumped the thumbtacks over your heads, and they went everywhere, and I
that
didn't.
was him. I didn't do that. I was on the outside.
I didn't have
This is not smart. Which is
I was
why
gonna
he's
do.
fired.
I was gonna do barefoot thumbtack bump, but there was a thumbtack every fucking.
Yeah, he took the
6
whole
inches.
bucket and then opened up his mouth and then like poured him on his face like an idiot.
I saw your old tag partner the other day wandering around a Borders.
A Borders.
He's looking at books.
Those are still open.
There's
Yeah.
probably like one available.
Wow.
Crocker Park, brother.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What else you got? Give me one more. Give me your all-time career highlight.
My
Yeah.
all-time career highlight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, we
my
know what it's
all-time
gonna be.
career highlight was when this is one of my all-time greatest pitches. It's probably the most solid pitch that I've ever given to the boss.
All right.
All right.
Pitch.
I called you. I forget what. It was sometime. Okay. It was right before Abso 6 when I did the big heel turn. And I pitched to you. I said, "Hey man, what do you think about me transitioning into a ref and then doing a big swerve at the end of the show and then joining up with Flexor Industries as the heel ref?" And you said to me, "I don't know, man. I mean, it sounds good, but you actually think the crowd's going to dig it?"
I don't know. I don't know. You're taking credit for this storyline? I don't remember.
Oh, bro, that's one of the only angles that I pitched. And you were questioning it, and then you texted me like a week later and you said, "We'll do it."
Hey.
That's the only solid pitch that I've ever given, and you actually solid went with it. It took you a week, but that's all right.
Who gave you the nickname Potato?
It's just some high school thing.
It
just
came with
kinda
him.
grew.
It
Yeah,
came with him.
It kind of came with me. It followed me. It's still back there.
That's how I know. That's how he introduced himself.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because in high school, when I did the interview with Billy Gunn, Axl Rotten, et cetera, I said, interview credit the Potato, because that's what
Yeah.
everybody knew me in high school.
Yeah.
So as I'm walking around these wrestlers per se, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Potato,"
Per se.
and they're like, well, some of them are irrelevant because
Oh,
that was
okay.
in 2004, 2005.
Got
I
it.
thought you were gonna say your career highlight was wrestling Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
so
no,
too.
it led to that.
Oh, okay.
That storyline led to that. That whole angle was amazing. It was so much fun. I know a lot of people hated it because there were several DVDs where I reffed a Flexor Industry match, and they were supposed to be sweet, and I just completely fucked it like royally. Like low blows, answering my cell phone in the middle of the match,
Nick Patrick style.
tying my shoe, losing change on the floor, rolling out, just like stupid dumb stuff. And then the whole blow off was me taking a power bomb from BJ Whitmer at a show, and Yeah, he wasn't happy with that one either. But
He couldn't host you up either, huh?
well, no, that was my fault.
Oh.
PJ Whitmer, avid listener, AIW, the card is going to change.
What did you do to mess that one up?
I just got scared.
So did you
I was
go,
like 120 pounds, and
Yeah.
he said I felt like 400.
You just went
Damn.
dead weight?
Limp, yeah.
Limp? Yeah.
I just went limp.
Oh, man.
And then after the thing, Flexor and DJZ, Chad, the Bev, they're all hoisting me to the back. Gargano cuts the promo. I'm tired of you ruining shows, etc., etc. I'm gonna wrestle you at Nightmare Before Christmas, which was sweet. I cut 2 really, really, really bad promos that were not edited by the AIW production at all. They were edited by me and my horrible staff.
Your whole staff?
Yeah, I had 2 people involved, and they were both fans.
Oh, wow.
There was a thing where I put Johnny's face on a dartboard.
Ooh.
I threw a dart. Boom.
Yeah.
Zoomed in. Darts in his forehead.
Oh.
Yeah, good stuff, right? Then there was another real creepy one. You could find these on YouTube. But there's another one where I'm on a swing set, and it's 10 degrees outside, and I'm in a jacket and shorts like an idiot. And I'm just swinging, talking about how everybody that I've ever wrestled I've put into retirement, even name dropped. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Everybody that I've wrestled is retired.
He came back, though.
What?
He came back.
Yeah, he came back. He's the only one that came back.
Yeah. Did you got some color for that match, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
and Johnny.
Yep.
A little bit, huh?
He gave me a little lawn dart ski in the chair in the corner twice. Several super kicks.
Did you get that the hard way?
Yes.
Wow.
I did a little gig ski.
Oh, okay.
Well, this has gone on way longer than your first one.
Yeah, it's gone all right for him. I don't necessarily remember the very first time I met Potato, but I remember like the first couple times.
By the way, that match with Gargano was watched by several members of the WWE staff.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Before I even say this, then, that's funny because there's a question. Have you ever contacted ROH, Impact, WWE, or anyone else for a job?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
I kind of thought that too. And what was
Nice.
the outcome? Like, obviously you're not there, but I mean, did you get feedback?
I've worked for Global Force once.
Global Force?
I was contacted by
Was that
the
at,
management at the time.
GF Dub?
Was that at Lake County Captain Stadium?
Yeah, it was a good time.
At that show?
Yeah, who got you that gig?
That was my boy Sanjay Dutt, avid listener of the
Who got you that gig?
John Thorne, avid listener of The Card Is Going to Change.
John Thorne doesn't. Well, he does listen to it when he edits it, but that's
Hey,
About
you know
it.
what's sweet though about that show?
what.
That I got to share the ring with the Bullet Club, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Remember?
pretty cool.
Are you in?
Well, yeah. There's a picture. It's not really of me doing the 2 squeak ski, but hey, it's close enough.
We can Photoshop it.
I didn't Photoshop it. There is a picture of me raising their hands.
All right,
but
I believe it.
Get your staff on it.
So
I'll get my.
Potato did not remember like my name the first few times I met him, but
This is true.
he remembered like who I was, and you probably don't even realize that you had met me at this time.
Probably.
And I'm pretty sure the only reason he remembered keep seeing me is because I used to frequent AIW shows with a member of the local media, and he wouldn't say, even though he was introduced to me as, this is my buddy Steve Guy.
Yeah.
Instead, he'd see me and be like, hey, how's it going? Welcome back, Chris Van Vliet. Oh, welcome back, Chris Van Vliet's friend. Good to see you again. I was like, oh, that's pretty shitty.
It's very true.
I was like, look at this
What's
guy.
the future hold for Dave the Potato?
I
As we
hope-
wind this down,
I hope a lot of cool things happen. Honestly.
give me your top 2 cool things you want to happen.
I mean, I would like to referee for a couple, some bigger organizations. Well, a little TV time.
So they have to be
There
on
we go.
TV?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I mean,
Like if
Next level?
AIW got a TV deal, would that count as being on TV? Or
definitely. AIW.
next level?
AIW is home, right? AIW is blood. AIW is where I'm gonna probably retire. Let's be honest. And
Not if you check those fucking attending events on your fucking Facebook page.
Oh,
no,
man.
I'll still retire in the AIW ring. Bleeding blue, baby. Bleeding blue.
Sometimes the logo's red.
Yeah, blue or red.
Well,
Got some yellow on
Here's
the
a
hats.
question I
it's yellow.
can't help but to ask because it's
boy.
about pictures that you take.
What about them?
What are the origins of the potato fist?
I don't know.
Every
It's-
picture. Is it just
It's just
the
a thing.
ready
It's a
to fight
natural
thing?
reaction.
That's
It's
your
just a
natural reaction.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, look, it's a John Morrison picture.
Oh,
Hey, look, it's John Thorne picture. Hey, look, it's Maserati West picture.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Steve
fair.
Guy picture.
Somebody did want to know about your tattoos.
What about them?
Any story behind them?
They all have stories.
Any short? Can they be shortened? Are they just like little meaningful tidbits from life, or?
All right, so the first one I ever got was a heart on my back. It's got a little new ski on it.
It looks like
It's
a
from
pepper.
the used.
It looks
I like
like a
the
pepper.
used. It looks like a
Okay.
pepper, but I did get it redone, so it looks more like a heart.
All right.
The second one I got was a little Virgo symbol. That's I'm a Virgo. September 20th.
I would hope that's
Shout
what
out to
it is.
Arn Anderson. And then
Happy
the
birthday,
Man.
what's that?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Arn. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The third one I got. What was the third one I got? A little turnbuckle on my rib cage.
Because of wrestling.
Yeah. Hey, Smarty right here. What was the fourth one I got? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I got 6.
6 tattoos.
Yeah.
What's the one on your arm?
Oh yeah, that's just some kind of like weird tribal zebra thing to represent that I'm a ref of some sorts.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, and then I got my son's name on me with his birth date.
Well,
And
that's
a clock.
Don't want to forget that one, huh?
No, definitely not. And then I got another heart for the used. I like the used.
I gotta ask you these 2 final questions as
Somebody tag Burt McCracken in this.
as we wrap up. Just because they're worth asking. This one is from the Duke 1279 on Twitter. Sent to me.
Hot Pete.
What's the largest food bill you've carnied out of?
Probably only like $15 to be honest with you.
Is there a story there?
No,
No.
no.
Is that the long
Harpo's?
the Harpo's deal?
No, that
Or was that a
wasn't
Fox
high.
and Hound thing?
No.
Okay.
He's done it so many times.
I've done it a couple times. Sometimes you got to save your money,
You got that big savings account.
I remember that first.
I was young and naive. Come on.
I
cut me
remember the
some
first
slack.
podcast that we did, and Biggins just getting hot at this one, not ordering lemonade when he goes to Denny's.
Sugar
just,
and
like,
lemons.
all the sugar packets and all the lemons and water. He orders a whole bunch of lemons from the waitress.
I was young and naive. Come on.
It was like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
When I actually did it, I was like 22, 23.
How old are you now?
30. Be 31. September 20th. Shout out to Arn.
Is that his birthday?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why he knows it.
Oh, you guys are born on the same day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's never rained on our birthday.
Oh.
Ever.
And I told
He's
him that.
been around for a lot
yeah,
longer than
yeah.
30
well,
years.
for the last 30 years, it hasn't
What do you say
rained.
to that?
Yeah.
He said that was really weird that I knew that.
Yeah.
Russell Rager moving to September
September
20th.
20th. Arn.
Let's
So-
get him.
What's the
Final question.
Make it good, Steve Guy.
It is good. Is there any scenario where you unblock Eric Ryan or Tom Dunn on Facebook?
Any scenario. What does that mean?
How-
Have I ever done it?
Is there any chance that you unblock
Any
them?
chance that you unblock them?
Probably not.
Oh.
No, ever,
Probably not.
never, ever.
Here's the reality of it.
Yeah?
All right. Here's the reality of it. We
Now
can
let
go
me
ahead
ask
and
you
wind
this:
this
if you
one
have
down.
somebody blocked, so like Tom Dunn is a colleague, right? If you guys have to message each other,
He's got my number.
you have at least phone numbers you could text each other
Yeah.
if you need to
Yeah.
about
What were
refereeing.
you about to say?
Okay, go back to what you were going to say. Sorry.
Basically the world is now phased around social media.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
That's a very big thing, unfortunately, where everyone just kind of goes to, no matter where they are. It's no longer picking up, the phone and calling people. Sometimes, whatever.
Right.
But if you need to know something, you rely on the internet,
Uh-huh.
right? Which is where cyberbullying and things like that come around.
Uh-huh.
I'm not necessarily saying that I'm being cyberbullied,
Yeah.
but I have a son. My son's going to be growing up in this age with probably a little extra things happening in the world. Obviously everything is going to be more innovative. Things are going to be more evolved in the future. So if I have people who are, quote, in my life, who are negative Nancy's per se,
Yeah.
et cetera, then I would prefer my son not to be around it or even see it. So if you're going to be that way, I'm getting all sentimental. If you're going to be that way, then I would prefer you not to just, I'll say hi to you and I'll be nice to you. Eric Ryan, for instance, at Absolution, when he took that backdrop and I swear to God, his head cracked the stage, I was legitimately
talked about that in
concerned. I
Absolution
walked up
Right.
to him and I said, "Hey man, are you good? It looked like you really jacked yourself up." And he looked at me and he said, "I'm good." And I reached out for a fist pound and he denied me, but that's fine. I still showed concern because I'm not a piece of garbage.
So chance he didn't see it.
Well, there's
in fairness,
possibilities
yeah.
that he didn't see it. We'll try again. at future shows.
He always finds a way to hurt himself.
As you say, the social media is going to continue to evolve.
Yes.
Well, what if it evolves beyond you can't block somebody?
Ooh.
I'm sure that's not going to be the case. There are going to be ways around that. Where if you're not going to want to be around someone, it's not going to be as simple as, hey, don't come around me.
What if by the time your son is a young man, we're just living in this weird virtual reality where he can look up everything that ever happened in your past, and he can see you ripping off payday loan places and stealing free meals.
And do as you're told, not as you want, right? Lessons learned. Everyone learns from their past, right? My dad has done some pretty shady things.
Does that weigh on you though? Like, now that you're a father, do you have a conscience about your past?
Absolutely.
Do you have regrets?
Many.
How are you gonna make sure that the Potato Junior is not like Potato Senior?
No,
we're not gonna get.
He's gonna know better. He's gonna know better.
He's gonna know better.
He's just gonna know better.
So this blocking thing is a really well thought out, drawn thing. It's not just
hey, I hate you.
It's not about you.
It's not.
It's long term.
It's about
Right. It's long term.
It's about Potato Junior.
protecting him.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a respectable answer.
And a lot of
there.
people don't know that because a lot of people don't ask.
Right. Yeah.
that's why we
People
have
just
it.
think that
That's
I'm
why
blocking people just to block people. It's never been about that.
That's
it's
why we
never
asked.
going to be about that.
That makes
And
sense.
avid listeners like Tom Dunn and Eric Ryan, hopefully they listen to this podcast. We need some viewers. They'll know that it's not just, oh, hey, you picked on me, so I blocked you. No, it's the longevity of it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Well, any final words as we wind this down?
Yeah.
0.0014.
That's it? That's what you're going out on?
I don't know, man. It's a nice day, a nice night. We got a lot of cool shows coming up. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't wait to see who Maserati West wrestles in the future.
Thanks.
Could I just ask Maserati West?
You can ask him one question.
Ooh, yeah. And
Top 5 opponents that are
that I've had
That he hasn't
or that
had
I
yet?
wanna
that
have.
you haven't had that are realistic. Who do you want to face in AIW?
Damn. That's
Yeah, let's do it.
Putting me on the spot.
I did.
Oh, yeah, this is not even his podcast.
This isn't even about me, but I
It's
mean,
not, but hey, you're the only worker here left. So,
Hey, brother.
well, I mean, John Thorne, you're gonna come back in a year.
How realistic? What do you mean? Like where
They got to be alive.
They gotta be relevant. They gotta still be wrestling. They can't be guys under crazy
yeah.
contracts.
I don't know
unless-
why. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's
Don't tell
pretty.
me The Rock. Don't tell me.
That'd be pretty cool. The Rock that you brought him on. I'm. All right, top 5. Let's see here. Well, I just had Kingston. That was definitely up there. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Yeah.
Kingston was.
You get one
he was
pass,
pretty.
top
He was
4.
pretty high up there. Yeah.
I want to tell you who I want Maserati West to wrestle. Because,
Let's do that. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
your
you say the
podcast.
5, and I'll.
All right, because I
Appreciate
want the Barkley Nation. I want the Maserati West Barkley Nation.
Yeah.
As like a stable?
No, I want there to be confrontation,
Oh.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I want some edginess, right?
Yeah. We're edgy though.
All right, New Jack is on that list.
New Jack would tag with me.
No, New Jack needs to be on the
if
opposing
New Jack.
corner.
Okay, you see me do that dive off the.
Hey,
Oh no. Yeah.
hey, there's a good one.
Nah, I don't know about that. New Jack.
Yeah, what about Manny?
Headhunter Manny.
What about Headhunter
if
Manny?
me and New Jack tagged, we could take down the Headhunters. That's a fact.
Wow, is this a booking idea?
No, because
Not
one of
a
the
booking
headhunters
idea.
retired.
All right, hit him with your top 5. You want him.
All right, New Jack.
Yeah.
All right,
make
you ready
that.
for this? I need you to wrestle Shane Douglas too.
Needs
All right.
you to.
That's what I need. All right.
Yeah.
This one's bad. Austin Aries.
Oh, he's all right.
He's a
That's
little
off the
confrontational.
wall.
Yeah.
He's a
I'll
little.
make it.
He's a little confrontational, right?
That's
This
cool.
one's
Thanks.
not confrontational, but I really think that you and Sanjay Dutt would tear it up,
All right.
right?
That'd be cool.
You got one more.
All right, this one's a little off the
That'd
wall
actually be awesome.
because it's not. It is a contracted guy, but you and Spanky, my friend.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Appreciate that.
You and
That'd be
Brian
cool. That'd be
Kennedy.
cool. Yeah. That'd be pretty sweet. I
Yeah,
appreciate
there you
those
go.
5. That's really cool.
There it is.
Is Maserati West your favorite current AIW student?
No comment.
Oh, I'll take that as a yes.
No comment. I know all
All
the
right.
students will listen to this episode. I hope.
Oh yeah, I forgot Ryder Reed paid you to do that fast count.
Maybe
Well-
he had to do that fast count so that people didn't know. You know what I mean? He over.
It's like turning into some Inception shit about
Yeah.
this fast count.
Yeah. All right.
That's a mass fish mass, by the way.
Well, that'll do it here on AIW's The Card is Going to Change. For Wes Barkley, the brief appearance of PME and Worldwide. AIW
You ain't getting
owner
your money.
John Thorne. Did you say they're not getting their money?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
You said they're not getting the money?
Edit that out.
Oh, man. And, of course, Dave the Potato. My name is Steve Guy. We'll talk to you next week here on AIW's The Card is Going to Change.
Redemption.